Hello and welcome back to Celestial Ascension Tarot and Healing. My name is CJ. Today we are going to be doing the weekly love reading for Sagittarius. This could be your sun, moon, or rising sign. If this reading does not resonate with you, you can always check your other placements. Please take what resonates and leave the rest out. Please do not try to make this reading fit where it doesn't. Also, if you would like to book a private reading with me or follow me on my other socials, all of those links will be in the description box below. All right, so let's get into this, Saggies. Let us see what is coming in for Sagittarius this week in love. Oh, we already have something coming out already. Sagittarius in love. Sagittarius in love. Sagittarius in love. Wow, Sagittarius. I feel like is that you guys had walked away from a connection. I feel like this was a long-term connection. Some of you may have been married, or this could have been like considered like a domestic marriage, because I feel like this is a connection that you guys have dealt with for quite some time. I feel like in the past, this person kind of lacked the energy where they were fully committed to you. This person may have been very easily distracted. I'm also hearing that this individual was irresponsible with money and finances. And they was just very foolish. I feel like is that this person took you for granted. I feel like there was not a lot of give and take in this connection, and you were kind of feeling iced out from this person. You guys may have had a family, so you had like a family stability. You may have had children, but there's like, you were trying to build this family dynamic in this connection. And it was like you put so much time and energy into trying to make this person happy that, you know, you had a hard time sleeping. Like you were constantly worrying, you were constantly stressed out, you were trying to figure your person out. Like, I feel like this person was very closed off to you, very guarded. And it was like every time you would ask them like what is wrong, they would always say, I'm fine, or nothing. Like they would just never really let you in, if that makes sense. I feel like is that, you know, this really kind of put you in a position where it was like no matter what you did, you just did not feel good enough for this person. You just didn't feel loved. You were just being iced out, basically, from this individual. I feel like Sagittarius is that you guys have been kind of stuck in past energy where you're remembering, like you're trying to remember how things were between each other, like the reasons why you fell in love. Like you're just sitting in this energy of nostalgia, and you're just really hoping that this connection, you know, makes a turn. So really what I'm seeing here is we also have this Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck as well. I feel like is that you are either in the process of just letting this connection go, or you have already moved on from this. I feel like is that you lost a lot of yourself in this connection because you were catering and basically you were trying to do everything for them, like you felt like your life was being dictated. I mean, you guys were secure financially, but when it came to the emotional and the depth of a relationship, that's what was really missing for you. So right now we have this World card. So I feel like is that you're moving into an energy where you might be finding new friendships. I feel like some of you may have completely started over, and now you're getting a sense of belonging, like you're finally feeling home. You're moving more into an energy of, you know, the people that are around you. You're getting this sense of like community and support. I feel like is that you're just resolving a lot of, you know, your inner issues that's been something that has been plaguing you for a long time. I feel like this connection brought out some realizations about yourself things about yourself that maybe you needed to change, parts of you that you knew that you needed to do better on. So I feel like this relationship was a means of a catalyst to kind of put you into the energy and the position where you're at now, or you will be moving into. But you have a lot of support around you. I feel like there's this energy of family. So maybe you might be reconnecting with family, spending a lot more time with your family. So I feel like is that you're just kind of, you're roaming wild a little bit, you know. I feel like right now is that you're just, you might have some possibilities out there, but I'm not really feeling like there's anything that's really solid that's coming in. I feel like you're just enjoying this energy that you're in right now. You know, I feel like you could be taking some financial risks that you've been wanting to tackle for quite some time, just to kind of see where you're going with that, right? However, you're still a little bit conflicted because you're still holding on to your past person. You're conflicted because I feel like is that, you know, you just had this huge disappointment because this person was very inconsistent. And I feel like right now, Saggies, you guys are sitting in your pride and ego at this point, which isn't a bad thing, because your pride and ego can be good or it can be bad, right? It just really depends. But I feel like for you is that you're just in this energy where you know what it is that you want out of a connection. You know what it is that you want for yourself. And I feel like is that this person, your past person, is going to end up realizing what they had, because the song "You Don't Know What You Got Until It's Gone" is like, it's playing over and over in my head, and I feel like this is your person. So I feel like is that you're going to be pretty stubborn when it comes to this person coming back in, because you're not really going to be trusting what they're telling you, because it's like this person has spoken words in the past that just never aligned with their actions. Tell me about this connection for Sag. Yeah, right now you're working on your own soul growth. You could be balancing out and getting into your feminine energy. You're pulling your energy back. You, Saggies, I feel like is that you really have nothing more to say to this person. It's like you said all that you could have said in the past. And establishing a family is what you're focused on right now. So I feel like is that you're taking some time out. You're just kind of like keeping yourself withdrawn a little bit. But I also feel like your past person is kind of like, I feel like is that they're mirroring this energy almost. But in the sense more that, you know, you're in an energy where you're just kind of more happy, but your past person, the person that you recently walked away from, like they're sitting in an energy like they're just feeling very alone. They're feeling very abandoned. They're missing you. And I feel like that this is putting them into an energy of reflection, and they are starting to become really aware of the significant damage that they did to your connection. And I feel like this person really wants you back, but you're just kind of like, I don't know, because there's certain things that you want out of life. You want to build a life with someone. You want to build a family, possibly have children. You want to establish this very close-knit family unit, and this person just was not in alignment with this in the past. And this is what you're trying to avoid. I feel like is that you're trying to avoid any type of repeated mistakes, because right now your money is stable, your mental health is stable, like you're just stable all around, and this past person is just falling to pieces. Because you decided to take action in your life. Let's look into your past person's energy. I want to know where they're actually sitting in that. Yeah, they're in their head right now. They're really thinking about what went wrong. And I feel like is that they're coming to the realization that it wasn't just, the part that you played in it, Sagittarius, but they also played a huge role in this too, because there was no communication. Tell me about the past person. The past person for Sag, because they sat in their ego as well. Past person for Sag. Oh, how beautiful. I feel like your past person was forced into some shadow work for themselves. I feel like they're kind of taking a pause out for themselves right now, where they're sitting in an energy of, they're contemplating their life choices. They're really thinking about you. Your energy is very, very heavily on their mind. And I feel like is that they're realizing a lot of stuff, but they're also scared to kind of come forward and to admit these things to you. But right now, their process is they're working on their shadow work, which healing is messy. So it's like the things that they are facing right now are being forced to face in order to kind of heal and release. They're really going through it. They're really going through it. And this person is in the process of an ascension energy, like they are ascending. But I do feel like is that this person wants to come back in to beg your forgiveness. And I'm hearing is that they want a second chance to make things right with you. Tell me more about this past person for Sagittarius. They are so heartbroken over this separation. But I feel like is that the separation was necessary for this person to move into the energy of shadow work and healing, and really looking at themselves and to really realize what it is that they needed to fix within them. And it took them this in order for them to even realize how much you actually meant to them, as opposed to how much they actually shown you. Because I feel like they would tell you they love you, that you mean everything, but their actions towards you, because they iced you out so much, it spoke volumes to you. And you was just like, I can't continue in this relationship anymore. And you decided that you needed to save yourself, because you were losing yourself, and you was basically being drugged down into their negative energy, their negative vortex, and you decided to abandon ship, is what I'm hearing. Now this person wants to come back in because they're having a lot of regrets. They are having a lot of regrets. They are in utter despair over you, Sag. Let's see what the outcome is going to be. What is the outcome for Sagittarius in this connection? Sagittarius in this connection. Outcome, please. Outcome for Sagittarius. Oh. Oh, honey, this person is coming back in with King and Knight energy. Like, they are ready to just completely devote themselves to you. This person is coming back in with emotional maturity. This person wants to come in to offer you basically all of them. Like, they are just ready to give up all of their past bad habits, their past energy, and really, they just want to stop, you know, the rift that was built between you two. They want to rebuild that bridge, and they want to come back in because now they want to build that family. They want to build that family. They want to have those kids. They want that support, and they want that love, but now they're willing to actually give themselves fully to you. This person comes back in with hella committed. Like, this person is more grounded. They've done the hard work on themselves. They've released a lot of shit, and now they're like, they are ready to be efficient for you, is what I'm hearing here. They're ready to be efficient for you. But are you going to take them back, Sagittarius? That is the question. Is Sagittarius going to take this person back? Are they going to give them that second chance that they are so begging for? Some of you will, some of you won't. I feel like for the people that will not take this person back, I feel like is because they are still in the process of letting things go, but I feel like is that they also have other options, because we have the Tower coming in. That was our no answer. This is for some of you. Some of you, however, you are going to end up giving this person a second chance because you're looking at this as an opportunity to try to fix what was broken, because you really did love this person. You really, really did love this person. And I feel like for some of you, the options that you have available just really aren't cutting it, because I do feel in some senses that you do compare people that you are currently meeting to your past person. And they're just not them, if that makes sense. Like, because you're still in this energy where you're still hung up on the person that you fell in love with, and nobody else is kind of meeting those marks for you. So some of you, yes, are going to take this person back. Others of you, no, because you are deciding to see what else is out there for you, Sag. All right, Sagittarius, so this is your weekly love reading. If this reading resonated with you, hit that like button, shoot me some comments down below. If you haven't done so, hit that follow button and that little bell notification at the top. That way you can be notified when I upload new content. And as always, Sag, sending you lots of love and light, sending you lots of positive vibes your way. And I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your week, and I will see you next time.